up your inner child, set him free, let him play. Your colors don't need a frame, they play the game with no name. You don't be shy, you can join them. So what's the plan for today? Wake up your inner child, set him free, let him play. Hey, nice to meet you, gotta go. Hey, nice to meet you, gotta go. Hey, nice to meet you, gotta go first. You can follow up my flow. Hey, nice to meet you, gotta go. Hey, nice to meet you, gotta go. Hey, nice to meet you, gotta go first. You can follow up my flow.
Hey everyone, welcome to Zoomtopia 2022. We're super excited to talk about Video SDK today and show you some really cool demos. My name is Tommy Gessler. I'm a lead developer advocate at Zoom.
My name is Justin Marston. I'm the CEO and founder at Tribe.
My name is Mohammed Irfan, and I am software developer at Tribe.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, Justin and Irfan. Super excited to have you here today. So first, what is the Zoom Video SDK? Well, let's take a look at the other Zoom developer products so that we can understand why we made Zoom Video SDK, why our customers wanted this, and then what it is. So first of all, you're probably all familiar with Zoom meetings, Zoom webinars, and the Zoom product ecosystem. And those have a number of integrations and developer platform tools like the marketplace, the APIs and webhooks, the Zoom Apps SDK, letting you put an app into the Zoom meeting client. The Zoom Meeting SDK does basically the opposite of Zoom Apps, takes the Zoom Meeting client and puts it in your website or app. And now we have the Zoom Contact Center SDK. But our customers wanted more flexibility, and they wanted to be able to build with the reliable and scalable Zoom video and audio architecture, but power their own use cases in their own ways. So we opened up our core technology, Video SDK, and then built a number of SDKs across platforms to give developers the flexibility they need. So again, here's kind of the Zoom product platform. You'll be familiar with, some of these here. And this is how it relates to the Zoom developer platform. The Zoom Video SDK is the core part of it. We use it actually to build our own products, as well as, we've opened it up for other developers and companies to build with it as well. So how do we build with the Zoom Video SDK? Well, we have platforms available to choose. So web, iOS, macOS, Android, Windows, and React Native. So let's choose web. With web, there's a few ways to install it. We can install it with NPM, which is best for front-end frameworks like Angular, React, Vue, or we can use the CDN, for vanilla JS sites, PHP, and other sites that want to use the CDN. And then we can get started coding this. So the first part of using the SDK after we've installed it is importing it. So you can see on line 1, we've imported the Video SDK. Then lines 3 and 4, we're initiating some variables and creating that Video SDK client. Line 5, we're defining the variable where the videos will be rendered. And then on 7, we init the SDK. Then we're ready to join the SDK. We pass in a session name, the token for authorization, the name of the user who's joining, and then a passcode. After that, we have access to the session APIs, like starting your video, starting the audio, muting, unmuting, and leaving the session. So let's build the rest of the UI here. You can see on line 10 in the HTML, we have that video canvas. That's where all the videos will be rendered. And then 12 to 19, we have our controls. So these align with those session APIs, like joining, starting the video, starting the audio, muting, unmuting, and then leaving. And then we're adding some CSS to make the layout nice. So this is an example of how you can build a quick application with the Video SDK. Now, we have way more features than just video and audio. We have in-session chat. We have call out that calls your phone, so you can join over a PSTN audio. We have cloud recording, we have screen sharing, and we have sub-sessions. Sub-sessions are basically breakout rooms, but within the video SDK. So you can limit who is seen when and who can be heard when, all in the same session. We have command channel, which is a way to send JSON data back and forth to all the connected clients so that you can update the state. We have virtual backgrounds, and we have RTMP live streaming, which lets you scale up your video SDK sessions to basically an unlimited view-only audience. And then the video SDK comes with a full set of APIs and webhooks so that you can have control and you can have access to all the QoS data. Now we're going to have an interactive demo. So if you want to pull out your phones and scan this QR code, or if you want to visit bit.ly/ZoomBubbles, you'll see your video and you'll see it hopefully on the screen here bouncing around. So let's take a look at that demo.
After opening the demo webpage, click the Start Video button. You will then see your self-view on your device, but on the big screen, your video will appear bouncing around as a bubble. I got inspiration to build this demo from the DVD screensaver, where it bounces around and almost never hits the corner perfectly. So up to 25 videos can be rendered on a web page at a time with the Video SDK on web. The Video SDK was built using WebAssembly instead of WebRTC because it gives us lower level access to the browser APIs and allows us to use the Zoom secret sauce codec within the browser environment for the best possible video and audio experience. So feel free to join in on the fun or check out the source code on GitHub. I hope this has been a good demonstration of how you can use the Video SDK to power any video or audio experience. Now over to you, Justin.
Well, thanks everyone for joining that demo. Now we're going to showcase Tribe. Over to you, Justin.
Great, thanks, Tommy. So my name's Justin, as I said at the start. I'm the CEO and founder at Tribe, and we're a SaaS company. We're focused on gyms and boutique fitness studios, and we enable these studios to deliver compelling online classes or workouts to their members, both live and on demand. Our goal is to bring interactivity and higher production quality, and that means that local studios can compete better against, national brands or direct-to-consumer kind of offerings. So we have a bunch of features that aren't relevant to our demo today, and I'm going to focus our talk on just the demo and how and why we're using this Zoom Video SDK. So here's how we're going to do this. Firstly, we're going to talk through our journey and timeline on how we got to what we have today. Then we're going to do a live demo, and you can test drive the experience and actually try it in your own hands. After that, we're going to run through the technical advantages we see in embedding Zoom Video SDK instead of one of the WebRTC platforms that are out there. All right, so we're going to show you the user experience as part of this demo later here in the session. But if you want to get the experience in your own phone, we have a parallel class that's running. And if you go to thebeatstudio.net, you can download the iOS or Android app to participate in that. You can also just scan these QR codes, and that'll work just great. If you're watching on demand, you can still download the Beat Studio apps, and we have a schedule of free live fitness classes, and you could go and try one of those out to get the same demo. So if you're opting for the test drive, when you download the app, you need to create an account. You can use Facebook or your email and password. Then you need to put in a few details about yourself. We integrate with Apple Watch and things for heart rate monitoring. You don't have to worry about that. If for the purposes of this demo, you can skip it or whatever. It doesn't impact the Zoom part of seeing the experience of the Zoom SDK. And the main thing is to get through that, get to the main app home screen. The center of Tribe's product experience is the class itself, and this includes the coach video as well as the other elements in the user experience, like timelines, leaderboards, participant videos, media clips. We have a bunch of features, but we needed an experience that goes beyond just video. We wanted it to be more interactive. So for the coach video, we recognized early on that most of the class is actually a one-way video experience where the coach leads or talks and all the participants kind of follow along. Another design goal was that coaches could create the class live and then make it available on demand. And to do that, the video quality and the audio sync, it needed to be better than you could get with typical video chat platforms. So we ended up picking the Twitch backend from Amazon, which is the basis of, it's called IVS. And it has about 3 seconds of latency, but it's full HD video and the audio and video are in sync. Thing is though, that like most of the fitness studios doing online classes, they're already using Zoom today out of the box. And so being able to see and have conversations with those members was really important to them. And that's how they get a sense of community. So the first thing we did was add participant video during the class so that the coach could see members and the members could see each other. We use WebRTC for this with no audio, just these little thumbnail videos. But this wasn't really enough. People wanted to talk to each other. They wanted to get a sense of hanging out before and after the class, just like they would in Zoom classes today. And at this point, this is where we came up with this idea of a video chat sandwich. And that's what we're going to be demoing today. We kind of start off with a waiting room that has ultra low latency video chat. We move to a live streaming experience, and then we go back to video chat at the end. For the video chat at the end, we started off using Amazon's Chime product, which is built on WebRTC. And we also tried WebRTC services from Ant Media, Twilio, Agora, and a few others. And it was working, but we were hitting some technical constraints, which we'll talk about in a bit. We had looked at using the Zoom Video SDK or using Zoom previously with the Meeting SDK, but the Meeting SDK really just launches Zoom meetings. You can't customize the experience very much. It just kind of is Zoom. And that could be fine for telehealth apps, but we wanted a very customized, gamified kind of experience. And so it was really a non-starter for what we needed at Tribe. And then we stumbled on the Video SDK. And as I was preparing for this talk, I went back and looked, and the Video SDK launched in March last year. But for whatever reason, it wasn't on our radar. But then we started talking to Zoom again. We talked to Tommy and the ISV team, who were really helpful. And we ended up porting from WebRTC to Zoom. So that's kind of our journey. Now we'll do the demo. And after that, we'll get a bit deeper into the tech. So Vernon from our team is going to drive the demo for us here because I can't talk and press things at the same time. Over to you, Vernon.
Thank you, Justin. Hello, everyone. Hello, Zoomtopia. So now let's begin. Once you go through the sign-up steps, you'll get to the main app screen. Just an aside here, our studio customers want white labeling. That means they get their own branded apps in their colors and logos. We support this, and so does the Zoom Video SDK, because the UI is pretty much totally customizable. Okay, so you'll see the Zoomtopia demo class on this main screen. And guess what? Let's go ahead and click that. And when you do, you're going to join a Zoom meeting in the app, but you'd have no idea that it's a Zoom meeting because the UX is so customized. This is our waiting room screen. You can see here our coach for today, Coach Tal. And Coach Tal, why don't you say hello to everyone here?
Hey guys, I'm so excited to do our 1 minute high knee challenge. Hey, and I can see we have some of Tribe's team here. Hey guys.
Hey everyone, hi Zoomtopia, I'm Ranessa and I'm one of the co-founders here at Tribe. If you are joining this live demo right at this moment and you have your Apple Watch, your Fitbit, or your Garmin with you, feel free to check out our heart rate wearable functionality by clicking that connect button right at the bottom of your screen. And also, another cool thing to try out is our casting experience. You can, in fact, cast to your laptop or to your TV. Let's see, anyone here who's casting to their laptop?
Hey, Ranessa. I'm currently casting here on my laptop.
Cool. Why don't you show us how it works?
This is pretty neat. On my laptop, I can select which of my friends I'll see during the class, and I can start pinning them, so I don't have to do anything when the workout starts.
Cool. And I guess I have to show you guys how it works on my TV right now, because as you can see right over here, I am currently casting on my TV. I can see there Coach Tao. And what's cool is that my phone gets turned into a contextual remote control. That means I can control anything that's happening on my TV just through my mobile phone.
Yeah, one more thing. We forced landscape for this view, as most people are casting during class, and they can set up their phone for a good camera angle so the coach can see them. Okay.
Yeah, so now as a coach, I can see all the participants as a gallery view on my laptop or on my TV screen right now. So I'm gonna give a quick second for you to share screen this. And you can also see our text box on my right side. And, well, because I'm using laptop, Tribe also has a phone interface for coach streaming.
That's great, Coach Tal. And let's go back to the laptop casting screen. And now Coach Tal is going to start the class. And when she does this, it's going to flip to the live streaming experience, keeping the same people that Jolina picked here on the screen.
That's right. Our class is about to start in a few, so get ready. Okay, excited people, we're going to shoot our heart into the moon. So are you ready? Yes, go stand up, stand up, stand up. We are going to do our 1 minute challenge. And I'm gonna start our countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, high knees. Come on. Come on, up it up. I can see Patricia's doing her thing. Come on, Andy. Yes, Bianco, higher, Ken. Higher, yes, as high as you can. Come on, Riza, higher. Give me that good smile. Yes, Christian. Mabel, higher. Erica, faster, faster. Let's go. Yes. Come on, guys. Come on. Don't stop. Come on, Bianco. Andy, move it. Uh-huh. Go, Ken. Come on. How many more seconds? How many more seconds, guys? I can see it. Come on. Come on, guys. High knees. Higher. Yes, Christian. Higher. Yes. Come on. Go, Erica. Go, Bianca. High knees. Patricia, don't stop. Come on, you're almost there. Yes. Come on. We're going to end this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, come on. Rest and breathe. That's it, guys. Come on, just keep on marching. March it up. That's it. Good job. Now let's take it to the hangout room to see who won this challenge. Good job, guys. Good job.
And if you were following along and casting it to your laptop or your TV, you probably have noticed that it suddenly stopped. That is in fact intended because now we're just chatting and probably you're holding your mobile phone right now saying hi and goodbye to everyone. But let's see what Coach Tal is seeing on her screen at the moment.
Yay! Good job, guys. So I can see our winner for today is Bianco. Good job. Good job. Virtual high fives to you, Bianco. Amazing. I can also see Ken. Good job to you. Okay, so as you can see, there's a video chat as well and a chat box on the side. I can also see all my participants on the screen. So good job, guys. Thank you so much. And I'm so happy having this challenge with you. Bye.
All right, thank you, Coach Tal. That has to be the fastest fitness class we've ever done. Thanks to the team for the fierce demo action there. It felt faster than a Netflix made for TV action movie. So, the key takeaway here is that you can totally customize the interface. It doesn't look anything like Zoom, but it's still using the Zoom pipes. It's like magic.
Okay, now coming to part 3 of my talk here. So why did we bother porting from WebRTC to Zoom? Was the juice kind of worth the squeeze? So our engineering team would say that it has been worth it. And I'll tag team here with Afan a bit to talk about some of the technical reasons why it's worked well for us. So the first one that I would pick is tech maturity. You know, Zoom's been doing video chat for a long time. It's their core focus as a company. And you can see that in how reliable kind of the stack is. The second one would be video quality. I actually expected the difference between Zoom and WebRTC to be greater, and it certainly has in the past, but WebRTC's improved a bit. But still, I'd say that Zoom has better video quality versus the WebRTC options out there, which, I guess isn't that surprising given the size of the team working on it at Zoom. Room scalability. So Zoom can have thousands of people in a single video chat. The WebRTC services used to top out at about 16, but the better ones now do support hundreds with publisher subscriber, customization on top of the core WebRTC. Video performance at scale. In general, we've seen the video quality drop off in WebRTC as more people join the room. And in Zoom, we don't see that, up to tens of thousands of people. Documentation. Tommy and his team have created really great docs for the Zoom Video SDK, including sample apps, and that's made it a lot easier for our tech leads to get comfortable about doing the port. Support. So we might be special here with what our experience of the Zoom team, but in general, the ongoing support experience has been really great. It's been really responsive, and our engineering team's been very grateful for that. And then pricing. You might not care that much about this, but if you're a developer, but somebody's going to care. And it turns out that the Zoom pricing for their video SDK is in line with, the other, Twilio, Agora, Chime. It starts at about 0.3 cents per minute, and it drops off with volume. So that's this set. I'm going to hand over to Irfan now to talk through some of the technical reasons why he liked it.
Thanks, Yusri. So what multimedia routing? The basic WebRTC services tend to use SFU and MCU. Both have weaknesses when scaling. To address this, the premium WebRTC services have created pub/sub channels on top of WebRTC. This improves efficiency when scaling. But of course, Zoom does a good job of this with multimedia routing, which is only available with Zoom. About multi-bitrate encoding. Zoom has multi-bitrate encoding on the client side, taking the transcoding node of the server. Vanilla WebRTC does transcoding on the server. Having said this, several of the premium WebRTC services have now adopted the same strategy as Zoom, which is adding multi-bitrate encoding on the client side. Multi-region meetings. For the most part, WebRTC meetings have been limited to being hosted in a single region. However, this is starting to change. Zoom has supported a single global fabric for hosting meetings for years now. Client resource utilization. Actually, this was key for us. Zoom's SDKs are written from scratch in WebAssembly. All the WebRTC services are using client-side WebRTC libraries like in Chrome. Zoom's client libraries are much less resource hungry than WebRTC. This means the device doesn't heat up and apps are more stable. On-screen video count. We really wanted this part of the mobile UX to scroll versus having to be paginated. Zoom supports 25 participants' videos on the same canvas. Chime and other require a separate dedicated canvas for each video. This meant WebRTC limited the UX to 5 on-screen videos, which meant obvious pagination for users. By comparison, Zoom lets do videos in a scrollable container, so it feels like smooth scrolling of a single list for the user. This comes back to Zoom's more efficient resource utilization. Prioritized QoS. Zoom does a good job of monitoring each attendee's network quality and then dynamically adjusting video bit rates. Zoom will even drop video stream to make sure the audio doesn't break up during a video call.
Great, thanks, Irfan. So here's kind of the bottom line. If you're building a customized app experience in a premium service offering and you want to use video chat, you should use Zoom. The premium WebRTC services are improving, but Zoom is still better and it's about the same price. So for us, it has been a no-brainer to move over to the Zoom Video SDK. Back over to you, Tommy.
Thanks, Justin, Irfan. Awesome demos, and thanks for diving deep into the technology there. Yeah, again, we're super excited that you joined us today. We hope you'll check out Tribe Fitness and the Zoom developer platform to get started. And I hope that you learned something and that you saw how many different use cases that you can build with Video SDK. So we're really excited to see what you'll make.